So let's see, and you should be able to see my screen as well. There we go. So guys, who is watching from the live webinar here? So let me see. I'm gonna quickly click on webinar host and I can see. So I can see Larry, I can see Lucian, I can see Gareth, Thomas, and Raj there as well. And let me know once you see this. And let me ask some questions for you guys as well. Give me a yes if you see that question in your AutoWebinarX live webinar page right now. Look at that. More and more people are joining as well. Now, this live event, right, is not just for one presenter. Right? Who here wants to volunteer? And I'll invite you. Or I'll invite you to join. Join live. Right, so yeah, you can have multiple presenters here as well. Just click on add and you just copy and paste this link there, and multiple presenters can present, and they will have this screen here where we can share screens and all that. Pretty awesome, right? So now you're not only going to be trending on YouTube, but you also are able to present your webinar to your email list as well pretty quickly. So you're hitting both your email list and organic YouTube traffic. Guys, let me know if you see the potential of this. You think you'll be able to get more traffic through this method? Give me a yes if you agree that organic traffic is awesome. All right, let me know. What do you think of using Facebook's native algorithm to shoot you up through the list? So you don't need to run paid ads. You just use YouTube's system to get more and more traffic. Okay. The support ticket is not working. It's not recognizing AutoWebinarX as a product to upgrade. What's the support email? I'll just send it here. Again, you don't need to select a product. Just tell them that that you have WebinarX. That's it. So is this the same as WebinarX? No, this is the upgraded version of AutoWebinarX. Now, AutoWebinarX was released, just to let you know, guys, that it was released a couple of years ago, and unfortunately, due to changes in Facebook and YouTube, we wanted to make it more modern, right? And that's why we created AutoWebinarX. And we also understood that being able to do evergreen webinars is something that a lot of you guys would want to get. So that's why we released basically the 2.0 of that old software 2 years plus after its release. And this is what you get. Again, the old software will still work. If you have that, then if you still have the old system, then fine. It's going to continue working. We're not going to end that in any way. But if you purchase your WebinarX account 1 year prior to this, that means June 2017 and after, you can get the free upgrade from the old WebinarX system to the new one. All right, TalkRight, I think I already explained this earlier. We're using GoToWebinar so that we can demo AutoWebinarX. We can't do a demo if you're using the same software. So I hope that is clear. Okay, all right, no problem. Let me see it demo in Facebook. So right now we are still working on a few bugs for Facebook. That should be available by end of today or tomorrow. So again, the thing with Facebook is that well, it's kind of hard to do because Facebook changes with their API pretty much on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. So currently, if I'm mistaken, it should get an error right now, but we are working on it. Again, um, the thing with Facebook again is it changes a lot, so this is something that we really need to work on. Let me see if I can do Facebook here. But there is a reported bug for this already. So let's see. There we go. Oh, time. Let's say 12 noon. Click on add. All right. So let's see. Let's try this. Let's see if I can log into Facebook. There we go. The error is still there, so we are still doing a patch or for the update for Facebook API. Okay. Um, yeah. So Nords, if and Rods rather, if you purchase Webinar X on October, then you should be able to get the upgrade for free. Just contact our support. That's support@kyvio.com. There we go. Okay. All right. So now you've seen AutoWebinarX for those who have joined through uh, not the Facebook Live, but the other session here. All right, let's go back here. Let me see how many people are already there. Okay, so we have Lucian, Fran, David, and Don as well. Um, Lucian, it doesn't really matter when it comes to GDR compliant because GDR compliance is something to do that you add on your page. So you just need a privacy page saying how you will use the information. So if you're using AutoWebinarX to generate leads, then you just put a disclaimer there on your sign up. And you can actually customize this, right? So on your landing page, you can actually add more details here as well on your compliance with the GDPR. Okay. Um, Romanux, I'm not sure what your question is. It's in Spanish. So I think your question is what's the difference between AutoWebinarX and WebinarX Pro? So AutoWebinarX has Facebook Live. It has evergreen webinars. It has better mobile responsiveness as well for the latest smartphones and tablets. AutoWebinarX is for live stream and for specific date webinars. It doesn't have just in time or on demand webinars, which I'm about to show you here. Can we do a recorded video in Facebook? No, it has to be done live. Facebook actually prohibits the use of pre-recorded videos shown as live, right? So if you're gonna do Facebook, as much as possible, you have to do the live event thing as well. Okay. All right. So we're actually going through some of the questions there are actually for the other upgrades. We're just gonna focus on the demo first, and then we talk about the upgrades. Is that fine with you guys? Because again, we're gonna get sidetracked if we go on to this path. We're just gonna go through all the features first, and then we're gonna go through what you're able to do with some of the upgrades. Okay. All right. So let's start. So aside from live webinars, you'll also be able to do evergreen webinars. Right? Let's say, for example, I'm a reseller or I'm an affiliate of a certain product. Right? Let's say you are selling. Let's find a product here in Munchai that we can promote. Or let's say, for example, we're gonna promote Kyvio, right? So Kyvio, bring your business into one platform. All right, click on next. And select our list here, or we can create a new list for this. Let's say, for example, Kyvio promo. There we go. Click on next. Click a time zone, or we can keep this evergreen. You can just click on just-in-time webinar, and then make the last webinar last like an hour or so. Click on next. and click on next again. All right, so now we have this webinar set up here. Now, all we have to do for this, since this is a pre-recorded evergreen webinar, is to put a YouTube or Vimeo video here. So I'm gonna go back to YouTube and look for Neil's. I'm gonna look for Neil's video here. Okay, so I'm gonna look for Neil's video. Let me see. All right, so Kyvio Lab. Okay, okay. All right, so let's say for example, I'm gonna use this video here. All right, I'm gonna get the link. Go back to AutoWebinarX and click on Update. There we go. Now, if I use this link on YouTube, for example, or on Facebook, I send this via email and all that, I can invite people to watch my webinar and still get, or still simulate the scarcity that they would normally get on a webinar. So let's say, for example, I register here. Hey, I'm excited because the webinar is about to start in 15 minutes, so I need to sign up as soon as possible. I'm going to click on register this for this webinar. And I get to watch this webinar here. And here's the amazing thing. So let's say, for example, I don't want to be present when this webinar is done or being sent out. So I'm going to put in here, for example, go to hivio.com, get access. Add the URL, get access now. There we go. I can broadcast this. Now, whenever someone joins, even if there's no one there in support, they'll be able to see that link presented on the page itself. And they can watch the webinar as if it is live and it's starting just in time for them to join. Now, who think this is an amazing feature that you can use to promote evergreen stuff and make your webinars completely automated? Let me know. This is an awesome feature to have if you want to run automated webinars like the pros, like Neil Patel, like us, and other super affiliates. Now you have the technology without having to pay a monthly or yearly recurring fee. Now, we do an even better. Let's say for example, you don't want a simulated evergreen webinar and you want rather a scheduled pre-recorded webinar where your staff, your VA, or you can answer chat. Let's say you recorded an awesome video and you don't want it to be just every you don't want it overdone by doing just in time webinars, right? Like every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes once they go to the link. You want that webinar to be kind of like a event. It has a specific time and date. All right, so how can you do that here? Let's say for example, live simulation webinar. And what I can do from here, I'm not gonna select the just-in-time webinar option. Instead, I'm gonna select a regular live webinar, but with a twist, right? So if I want people to join this, I'm gonna set a time and date, but I don't want to do the webinar myself, right? So I'm gonna do it automatically, but I can still contact people who join via chat and interact with them. So under here, when you edit the webinar, go to streaming, but instead of adding your YouTube stream key or your Vimeo video, you can just get any video, click on share, get the embed code, and copy that entire code there. Put in here, click on save, and as long as the enable auto start is checked, that webinar is going to run automatically by its own when the time comes when this is met. But you can still join and see the reactions by going to webinar host and answering all the questions here and there. So you now have both. You now have evergreen webinars that are going to happen every day based on either 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, or you can do the live simulation where it happens on a specific date, but you still be able to contact them or talk to your customers there. So you now have both. All right, Tim, we are only upgrading the people who purchased WebinarX on June 2017 and onwards. For those who purchase on the launch itself, I think it's fair that since the software is already like plus 2 years old, um, we have to move to another platform. Again, basically, we restructured a lot of the PHP and databases for this. So essentially, although it looks the same, a lot of the backend stuff has changed. So if you purchased it on when it was launched 2 years ago, then you can get this upgrade instead. You can upgrade to the AutoWebinarX platform, or you can still stay with the old system. I think it's fair that since the software is already 2 year old plus, that we can we are requiring everyone to upgrade if they want to get all the new features. Okay. So I hope that is fair. Okay, perfect, perfect. All right. Um, is it HTML5 based? No, because a lot of HTML5 right now, especially webinars, are still quite heavy. So this is using PHP there. Okay. So you can use AutoWebinarX to build your list. You can use it on Facebook, you can use it on YouTube, and you basically be hitting two stones with one hit, with one throw. You get to hit your email list, and you get to hit your social media network or your YouTube network as well. All right. So what is, well, I'm gonna skip through this. So now you have the ability to do all of this quickly. Now, if you do have the Webinar X or the AutoWebinar X Pro, you can also offer this as a service and keep 100% of the profits. Now, a lot of people would say that, hey, I'm not into webinars. It's too time consuming. I don't want to be on camera. I fumble a lot when I do live stuff. So do a pre-recording one, right? Do it on AutoWebinarX, do it passively, and you can use that. You can do a pre-recording and show it as if it's live. And you can charge your client a fee of anywhere from $200 to $500 for a single hour of webinar. And you can do it on the complete one-time platform. Now, if you start spending $500 per month on in GoToWebinar, for example, what we're using here, there are a couple of problems or limitations to this. First, it's you can't edit names. So that means if someone changed their email address, they have to sign up again. Second is they don't have the GoToWebinar branding, right? So on the Pro version, you can change the logo. You can even add or use your own domain name. And of course, very, very expensive there. Also, right, there are features that you need to pay on top of it. Now, you can only hold up to 1,000 attendees, even just for $500 per month. And it doesn't always pre-record. We have experiences. I think anyone who have used GoToWebinar have experienced this when GoToWebinar will just crash all of a sudden and doesn't give you the recording. Since you're using YouTube Live, that will never happen. All right. So you can get all of this, guys, at a one-time free until midnight Eastern tonight. All of these features, including live chat technology, 100% SEO optimized platform, and all that here. Right? So it's a full webinar platform with automated webinars, evergreen webinars, built-in live technology, and unlimited attendees as well for both Facebook Live and for YouTube Live as well. And and you also have the in-webinar live stats and voting system to make sure you engage your customers. All right. So all of this, guys, is going to be available for you, all for a one-time fee. Right now, it's actually for, I think it's already to $34. Let me just double check. All right. Let me see. Can you turn off the attendees viewers on the screen? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean the one on the webinar itself? You mean this one? You can't actually, because again, this is the admin panel. You don't need to show this to your customers. Again, since I'm doing this as kind of like a walkthrough video, that's why I'm showing this, right? So your webinar, you can get someone else to open this one to answer chat. You don't need to be doing all the same thing at once. So you can just get a VA to answer the chat questions there. All right. So right now, guys, I hope that's clear. You can get AutoWebinarX for a one-time fee of $37. Again, you get everything here. That includes evergreen webinars, unlimited attendees, and all that for a one-time fee of $37. All right. So if you do want the upgrade, if you do want to use your own domain name and your logo as well, and of course, you want the advanced features that includes, right? That includes the following features. Okay, let me just show you this. All right, so first is you can integrate this one with your autoresponder. You'll have Facebook comment integration as well, and you have retargeting added here as well. That means you can have a retargeting code for the welcome page, a different retargeting code for the live webinar page, and a different retargeting code for the end page, which is a webinar replay page as well. All right, so that is going to be the advanced features that you're going to be able to get there. So again, this offer is also available at a one-time fee. You get all of the bonuses here, as I mentioned. We do have some extra bonuses for you guys here as well. So for the bonuses, you are going to, for the pro version, oh, let's go back. All right, so that's going to be social media agency presentation, easy keyword pro, software, and sales graphic rush, all going to be available for you. Now we do have additional bonuses that you can jump into as well. So that's going to be available for you unannounced once you get access to the software. All right, so the cost of the pro right now, it's only for a one-time fee of only $37. All right. So for those who do want the link, it's now in the chat. Let me just type it in. There we go. So guys, if you haven't purchased AutoWebinarX, that's the link to go to. And if you do want to get evergreen webinars, even the main offer is enough. But if you do want your own branding, your own custom domain name added here as well, right? Let's say, for example, you don't want to use AutoWebinarX.com, you can just go to the settings part and change that there. All right, so you can select domain name here and put a domain name that you want to use for this. All right, so I hope that is clear. Now, upgrade number 2 is for those who do want. Oh, Tim, yeah, custom domain name, or you can add your own domain name, your own logo. It's part of the Pro. Custom reseller is upgrade number 2, which allows you to sell AutoWebinarX as software. That means you don't need to offer it with your services, and you can keep 100% of the main offer for this, right? You're also going to be able to get our done for you sales pages and pre-written email swipes that you can use for your list and for your customers. And you also get done for you video testimonials and social proof to help you sell AutoWebinarX easier to your customers. Now, this upgrade is available right now or only $37 one-time lifetime access fee. All right, and before I proceed, let me know if there are any questions for the main offer, for the pro, and for the reseller. So a quick summary is that the main offer allows you evergreen webinars, unlimited evergreen webinars, unlimited attendees, your own domain name, and of course your own logo added on the login page. Right? That is $37 one-time lifetime access fee. You can also get the reseller license, which allows you to resell AutoWebinarX as many times as you want. Keep 100% of the commissions for the main offer and 50% for the rest of the funnel. You would need to set up the DNS through your domain name. So either through Namecheap or through GoDaddy. How much will this be selling for going forward? So we're thinking about offering the main offer or the main product for $67, and the OTO or the pro version will be at $17 monthly. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a huge price jump after midnight Eastern tonight. So if you want to get the best deal and you haven't purchased it yet, this is the best time to do so. Can you do a webinar directly from your camera instead of Hangouts? It has to go through Hangouts. We can't do a webinar directly as of this moment. Yes, that will require a download, and that's going to be a whole entire problem altogether. You have to install a plugin. You have to install either a software or a Chrome extension, which might add some more complications. That's why we want to use Google Hangouts in a way, because it's already proven technology that can take care of even 1,000 attendees all at once. And if we did develop a software for that, it's going to require a ton of maintenance, so it's going to be a recurring fee altogether. So how much can I sell the main offer and then the pro upgrade on a monthly basis? You can sell it, again, you don't have any control for the pricing. Again, you're basically selling the software based on the recommended pricing. So you can't really change that price altogether. But you do get all the marketing materials as well. Okay. If we have OpenRX Pro, is the upgrade going to be AutoWebinarX Pro? Yes. So whatever access you have already for the old software, if you purchased that on 2017, June 2017 and onwards, then you're going to get the same level of access on AutoWebinarX. How about the delays in Google Hangouts? The delays are still there. Even in GoToWebinar, it's like a 5 to 8 second delay, but now it's less and less noticeable compared to it was then a year or 2 years ago. So delays is something that you can't really fix, because it's something to do with the internet connection and of course the relay from the server, from my computer to the server, then you to the server. But yeah, it's a lot less now. And again, if you have a faster internet connection, if you do webinars a lot, I do want to make sure that you're connected to a strong connection, preferably through a wired connection rather than a Wi-Fi. I never had any problems with YouTube Live. The delay is minimal, down to around 3 to 4 seconds, depending on your internet connection. All right, so reseller license is upgrade number 2, guys. Again, it allows you to resell AutoWebinarX and use all the marketing pages, and we take care of all the support for you. So your only focus would be getting sales. Now, the agency version, however, for upgrade number 3, allows you to, of course, change your logo, add your own domain name, and offer it as a service to your clients. You'll basically be able to rent out webinar spots for your clients and keep 100% off the profits for that. Of course, we take care of all the support as well, and you get to sell the software as a service to your clients, to local businesses and all that, for any fee that you want to keep 100% off the profits. All right. So this is an awesome upgrade, if especially if you work with a lot of clients. All right, and this is available for you at a one-time fee of 37 bucks. All right. So just to make it easy for everyone, all of the OTOs or the upgrades are available for $37 one-time fee. So that should answer the questions of how much this and that cost. So can I offer the main offer at a discount per se of $10? No, you can't set the price, Thomas. The pricing will depend on how much we can charge for the offer. You can bundle it with your own tools or your own freebies to make it a unique, make it a unique selling point. Let's say, for example, if you buy this webinar, or this software from me, you're gonna get this this and that freebie. Just contact me or just provide me the link. Just basically, you're gonna become an affiliate of the said product, but instead of 50% commissions, you're gonna get 100% instead. All right. And lastly, we have upgrade number 4, which is going to be the mastery, which is going to be a live training on how you can use AutoWebinarX and how you can create or even sell your own products on a webinar. So module number 1 is going to be 4 sessions, and we're going to go through every module here weekly, every Saturday. So first is going to be how to run a successful automated and live webinar and everything you need to know to prep for one. Number 2 is how you can use webinars for leads and sales generation as well. Module number 3 is we're gonna talk about how to sell with webinars, and of course you're also gonna be able to get a full-blown done for you webinar template that you can fill in with whatever details of your product or service is. And module number 4 is how to learn or how to drive free traffic, whether through organic traffic or paid traffic, whether in Facebook or YouTube ads. So this is going to be a full-on training. Normally, this kind of training would cost, since it's done live, it's going to cost around 500 bucks. But right now, you can get this at 37 one-time off as well. So you're going to be able to get all of the upgrades for 37 bucks. Choose the upgrade that you think that is going to be beneficial to you. And if you have any questions, let us know as well. All right. So again, this is covered with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So if ever you feel that you're not getting your money's worth, just contact us via support, and we'll be more than happy to issue a refund for you if you're not fully satisfied with your purchase. All right. So let me just answer a few questions here to make it clear. So would this be best for membership-based organizations? Webinars are pretty awesome when it comes to building your community, right? So yeah, if you do have your own membership platform already, or you can use Facebook groups, then yes, you can do this. The difference between the agency and the reseller is that reseller is you're selling the software as a software. Agency is you're selling AutoWebinarX as a service. That means you still have to do the work for your clients, right? I hope that's clear. So basically, reseller allows you to resell the software. So if you are basically selling the car, right? And when an agency, you're basically getting people to rent the car. So that's basically the big difference. Yeah. Yeah. Agency sounds more like more work. Yes, it is, but you can actually charge more. A lot of people who have bought Kyvio, for example, who has the agency license, what they did is that Kyvio was sold around $497. They actually sell it for $997, but they include their consultancy there. They include they're gonna set up the first website for the customer, and they charge $997 for that. So they get a $500 markup already there. So that's the big difference. Yes, there's a reseller OTO, which is OTO 3. If you got the main offer already, then you can just jump into any of the OTOs there. But if you don't, make sure to get the main offer first before jumping into the any of the upgrades. Again, they're called upgrades for a reason. You need to get the base software before you can get any of the upgrades. All right, guys, let me know if you have any other questions. Raj, for the links for the OTOs, I suggest you just contact us in support for that, since we still need to verify your account. Oh, if you have the bundle, Lloyd, then whatever the bundle contains, I think it includes the Pro as well. Yeah, so you should, whatever access that you purchased with the old software, you're gonna get the same level of access with the new software. Okay. I hope that answers anyone's questions. I'm gonna close this again because I'm getting a lot of feedback here.